interesting day. Went to stripe a parking lot, and there was a, oh, damn it, this post right here was actually like 8 inches that way. So what happened was it threw this whole bank out right here. This went from 8 feet to 7.6. This was supposed to go from 8.6 to 8 feet, but this wasn't in line. And if this was 8 feet, then at the top of this angle, which would have been over here, that would have made this like 7.3. So that was the first fuck up. Then we went, I'm just trying to figure out how to close this down. Then we went out to the front, and this section all right here was all wrong, because this column right here, instead of it being square, see, everything is running equal parts between these pillars. Well, this whole thing right here, this little, instead of it being square and facing the wall, it was turned this way. Maybe not that much, but it wasn't facing like the wall. It was turned this way. So you couldn't pull equal measurements off of this. And it doesn't say any kind of measurement. It just says split this in half and make those two compact spots. But the problem is this right here is only 12 feet. So that would have made 6-foot spots. Can't have 6-foot spots. So we made one 7'6" spot. That's at like this weird frickin' angle. We put the handicap here. And then we made a loading zone out of this, which is ridiculous. Again, this isn't me. This is the engineers. Now, then you come over to here, and they put like this funky little concrete thing that goes out like this. Now in the picture it doesn't look like it's that much, and I can't zoom in anymore, but this thing actually comes out like this. So my guys measured off of this. Now this is right here, we're talking like 3 feet. Alright, so we measured off this part this way, and that didn't give us any, it didn't give us any. That made all of these parking spots 7'9". which at first they were going to go with. But then they came out, and this is actually like this, and they said, you know what, we don't care about this. So these were all 86, 86, 86, 86, 86, 86, 86, 91. They wanted us to switch this to 86, run 86, 86, 86, 86, 86, and make this one 91. And they wanted us to run the stripe up on top of the concrete, and they said it's okay if one tire's up on the curb. I didn't paint it up onto the curb, I just painted it up to the curb. Yeah, so over here, after they switched the handy, that brought the loading zone over to here, which made our crosswalk. Oh, we forgot a slow. We were supposed to put a slow right there. I forgot that. Oops. And I was supposed to put arrows here, but right now there's a giant dumpster there. So we wound up changing that. This plan was an absolute shit show. They were on the phone with the engineers over and over and over again because we just kept finding things that weren't right. So that's kind of what you're seeing, what you're gonna see. Hey guys, Ryan with Premiere. So I am out in Alston. I gotta be quiet in case someone's over here. I don't want to know. All right, so over here we have an interesting situation, because normally when you have to be the striping guy, you're the last guy to touch the job in most cases. So you wind up getting screwed by everyone who did the job in the first place. So let's take a look at what this job entails. Wow. All right. So this is a parking garage for an apartment building. All right. Looks pretty common, pretty cut and dry. I'm going to show you where we're off here. All right, so right here, this spot is supposed to be an 18 or an 8-foot compact. Spot next to it 8.6. When you measure those two out, it winds up being past this column where that blue mark is. So you could shrink each spot down to maybe a compact spot, but then your top doesn't line up because, as you can see, these poles don't line up. Now, how far are these columns off? Now, this is why these plans are so important. These people don't follow the plan, and you wind up with this problem. So instead of this column right here being where it is, it's actually over here. I'm going to show you that by using a laser that I have on one of my machines. So you can see how far off that is, which basically it moves everything over, which throws this whole bank out of spot. Now they need to be able to park because they need occupancy, so they have to have the parking spots. I'm trying to find where I am here. Hello, I'm back. I had the owner sneak up on me. So he's trying to get us to put parking lines in there
and it's not code, so I'm not painting it. And I want to show you another thing. So here you see on this, you see this bank of spots. There's supposed to be 2 spots in this area split right down the middle, but the problem is it's only 12 feet wide. And now it says compact, but they don't make 6-foot compact cars, at least not in America. So this architect, whoever drew the plans up for this job, they botched it big time, you know. I mean, and when they have you using the columns and stuff as a point of reference, but then look, the columns themselves aren't straight. Like, come on, it just throws everything out of whack. So as a striper, you know, it's not just the simple, it's following the plan, laying it out and following it. You know, you're constantly having to adjust things so that other people can be lazy and make mistakes. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, so we have a development. All right, so this job just keeps getting better and better. Wait till you see this. So they don't want us to paint this bank of spots right here because this spot is supposed to hold 2 compact parking spots, but that would make them 6 foot wide. All right. So tell me what you just told me with the 15.
Yes, 55.3 inches, that whole space.
These spots that they gave, right here is 55.3.
Yeah.
It's, yes, from
here to here, 51 and a half.
Yeah. But these spots, they add up to 60 feet and 1 inch.
And we have what for space?
55.3.
Alright, so
if we do a 7-spot equal, it'll be 7.9.
Oh, these guys are screwed.
You can just pull something on your forehead.
Huh?
No, never mind.
I'm gonna stick this in my pocket, sir. I hope I don't have a camera. So I'd like to talk about what's happening here. All right, so I'm gonna set the machine up. Will you go find him and show him and ask him if the 7.9 is okay?
All right.
You know, just
Wait, was it, we did the math, was it 0.9? Because 0.9 of 12 isn't 9 inches.
I added up 55.3 divided by 7. 7.9.
yeah. Well, I got the, hold on, I can use this, I got the calculator on this. I can use my stall calculator.
So do 55.3 and a half inches, that's exact measurement.
All right, so stall calculator. There we go. All right. Let's see. Hold on, Joe. Hey, go stand where I have to stop. I wasn't recording. God damn it. Tell me when the gun is right where that line is. Okay, so that says it's 55.47. Each stall, if they what's the width of those supposed to be? 8.6?
8.6, 6 of them.
Hold on.
Then that one's 9.1. So you got what, an extra 8?
So there's 6, that would fit 6.45 spots. So 6.5 spots. And what's
at 8.5 feet.
Yeah. So what did you want to do it at?
7.9.
7.9. Oh shit. Hold that thing for me.
Does that help?
Yeah, thank you. You said 7.9?
Yeah, maybe it will be 8 feet, because I think you got an extra inch or two than us.
7.9 would be exactly 7.02. So, fucking thing's cool, huh? You change this, you hit this down and up, and it changes that number up top. So that tells you the width of your spots. No, that's the width of your spots. That tells you how many spots you can have. Yeah. All right, so go find him and tell him what's going on then, all right? We'll calibrate. So here we are. We finished everything. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna take my pictures. There we go, that's better. Here we are. I managed to bring it together, make it happen. It's what we do, even though it was a complete and utter shit show. Now we're gonna go see the bottom. Come up the other side. I think I go this way. Shit. this was the problem. They turned the whole thing sideways and they came up with their own idea. I don't know. I finished it, that's all that matters. This way, right? This way? Fucking way do I go?
Oh, I closed this.
Oh, which way do I go?
Yeah, this way.
Perfect. Perfecto. Thank you.
No.
Yes, sir.